Hey, what's up, fellow Force wielders, fellow Jedi? How good it is to see you. So, it has been a while. About a week. Well, actually, it just depends. So, yes, Star Wars, episode 12, Call to Action. Oh my gosh, what a great episode this one was. Dude, this thing, it was so amazing. I couldn't believe this was actually happening. This is actually now my favorite episode of the entire series. It is so good. It was so compelling. It was so engaging. I was just there. I was on my seat. I was on the edge of my seat every single minute it was happening. Well, on the edge of my bed, I guess. But, oh my gosh. How amazing was this thing? It was so freaking fun. It was so amazing. It has such great, good characters, good elements and everything. What could we ask for more? Nothing. No freaking thing. Nothing. It's just this great episode. So yes, I'm gonna start with my top 5 moments like usual. So yes, number 5 is the crew of the Ghost has the crew of the Ghost got some cool speeder bikes, and Senator Travis sends out a bounty for them. Now, the main reason why I put the Ghost thing, the Rebels have their little speeder bikes is because they're pretty cool. I like Ezra's speeder bike. I like Kanan's, and I like Sabine's. They're all pretty cool because I have this little sucker here. Yeah, so it's finally great to see it actually come on the show, and not just sit on my shelf for no reason and be like, oh man, this thing is never coming back. This thing is never coming on. So yeah, it's finally on there. And we finally get to see the Rebels actually use their speeder bikes and do something. And it was also really cool. But the main point of this moment is that Senator Travis is setting out a bounty for them. Now, this was really a huge... This was a little portion of the episode. It wasn't really a huge overarching thing like what my top 1 moment is, which I'm pretty sure you guys all know what it is. But, yes. Senator Travis sends a bounty out for him. That was pretty cool. It was really interesting to see that actually happened so quick, but you know what, he's working for the Empire anyway, so why does it matter? Alright, so yes, number 4 is that Ezra connects with an animal and destroys the probe droid, but he doesn't actually destroy it because it gets a picture of him first. Yes, Ezra did a great job actually connecting with an animal to use the Force to get them and take the animal and to take that probe droid out. And how awesome was it to see a probe droid back? We haven't seen a probe droid since since the Clone Wars. And we all know that's been a while. Well, since like season 1 of the Clone Wars. Yeah, those technically weren't even probe droids. So episode 5. We've had to wait a long, long time. So yes, it was finally good to see a probe droid come back because it was really interesting and really cool to see it. So, yes, it really shows that Ezra is now coming along in his training, and he is now being able to use the Force and connect with it, and he's actually improving and it was really cool. So yes, number 3 out of my top 5 moments was Kanan's sacrifice speech. Now, the Kanan's sacrifice speech was really moving. It was really good. It had a lot of I felt like it would be something that Obi-Wan would say. That's kind of how I felt like that's kind of how he would say it. But also with this is also the end speech with Ezra and stuff. With him, them actually sending the transmission out there. Since it's, they both are speeches, kind of, I put them together. I did like them both. I thought they were very well done. Ezra's was kind of less underwhelming. Well, it was underwhelming more than, Kanan's was just way better in every single way, I think. Because I felt like Obi-Wan would say that. And if you guys don't think that, alright, I guess I'm the only one. But I felt like Obi-Wan would definitely say that. Something like that along those lines. Because it was just, something that I felt like he would say. It was really interesting, to see that actually sort of speech happen. And I really did like that speech. It was really good. Both speeches were very well done, very well wrote. So yes, of course, number 2 out of my top 5 moments is that Kanan does end up captured. Although we get to see him kind of hold his own against the Inquisitor a little bit, he gets to hold his own, but he then eventually does get captured. And it was just like, well, we know what the next episode's going to be about. You know, but that's not a problem. That is definitely not a problem with me. It is perfect. I think it was great. I think they did it well. You know, it's surprise. And the season is ending quickly anyway, so they're gonna need to pop something out like that. And they did a great job of doing it right away. Well, not right away. Like right away towards the end of the season, because this could really set up like, what if they don't rescue him the next episode and he's held up until season 2? Season 2 takes place like a couple months after this one, which more than likely it will, and Ezra has actually gained some different experiences and training to be a Jedi. You know, you having to train himself, and Kanan also becomes, trains himself a little bit. How interesting would that be? How cool would that be to see that sort of happen? Even though I highly doubt they're gonna keep Kanan locked up until season 2. They're obviously gonna get him out in the next episode. But yes, it's gonna be really interesting to see kind of their escape plan for them to get Kanan out of there, which I'm gonna really like and really dig, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna have some pretty sick action. So yes, number 1 out of my top 5 moments, obviously, is that Tarkin returns and he makes the Inquisitor kill those 2 Imperial guards that were in the pilot episode. Now that was pretty dark. I think that's the darkest that we've ever got on this show. And I think they did a good job of doing it like that. Now, the reason why I say that is because we need to show, that this isn't just another kiddie show. This is a Star Wars show. Star Wars can get dark. Star Wars can be like this. And really to bring Tarkin in and be like, look, I tell Vader what to do. You're just a little lesser of him. I'm just going to tell you what to do, or else, you know what, you're done. So Inquisitor does. He has to kill those two Imperial guards, those 2, Imperial officers, and it's just like, whoa, that kind of got a little dark, and I think I've heard a lot of problems with that. A lot of people think it's too kiddie. I'm pretty sure after they saw that, that's not going to be dark. That is pretty dark. Especially with Tarkin now. If Tarkin stays in the picture, I'm pretty sure shit is going to get dark. I'm positive. So yes, guys, really great episode. It was my favorite episode. Did a great job for this episode. Can't wait for next week's Call to Action. Awesome episode. I'll see you guys later, and may the Force be with you.